I'm Jay Taylor. I'm the editor of a newsletter called Jay Taylor's Gold, Energy, and Tech Stocks. I'm here in Toronto. It is the third day of March 2023 at the Metals Investor Forum, and I'm really pleased to have Patrick Highsmith. He's the chairman of FireFox Gold with me. So FireFox Gold is a company that I've been following for the last few years in my newsletter, and I think it's incredibly undervalued right now. And the company's had some really great drill results in Finland in their project. Actually, on one of their many projects, early drill results have been just phenomenal. So I'm really pleased to have Patrick with me. Thanks for joining me, Patrick.
Good to be here, Jay. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, so you have a whole lot of different targets, projects that you're looking at, but one in particular, the Mustajarvi.
Pretty good. Mustajarvi.
Mustajarvi.
Yeah.
It's your flagship at the moment. Just tell us the story. What's going on in Mustajarvi?
You know, the model, Jay, is pretty simple. We're exploring a really underexplored greenstone belt.
Yeah.
And we and two other juniors, so 3 juniors and 2 majors, control the whole belt. So the model really is, we don't know where the next big discovery is coming from. As Rupert Resources has just proven, I mean, Ikkari, a brand new 4 million ounce discovery where there was nothing before. So this still happens today. When you go to terrains like that in the Arctic, covered by glacial sediments, so the rocks don't stick out of the ground. As you say, though, Mustajarvi has taken the headlines, okay? We've been drilling spectacular intercepts at and very near surface at Mustajarvi. But we look at it as, here's an advanced project in which we're drilling intercepts like, 13 meters of 29 grams per ton near surface. Even the 4 intercepts this year, things like 15 meters of 13 grams, 14 meters of 12 grams, again, within 20 meters of surface.
Wow.
And so that's our most advanced project for sure. And we'll be getting the drills back out there in another 3 weeks or so. So we're super excited about that. And yet the pipeline of exploration prospects has to keep coming because this belt just hasn't been explored. So we look at it as a play on a huge land position in a very much a pre-discovery valuation. And yet we're drilling high grade.
Yeah.
And, we've announced 4 great drill holes so far this year, and the drill shows up in 3 weeks. So we think we're set up well for discovery. And yet, Mustajarvi is just one of 5, soon to be 6 permitted projects where we can drill at will.
Right, and you've really not done that much drilling so far to come up with that many good drill intercepts early on.
It's profound, and people should remember, let's take a look at Rupert, all that success, 4 million ounce discovery, about 80,000 meters of drilling or something, which is fantastic, by the way, to have that resource go through a PEA that quickly. We're at about 12,000 meters on that Mustajarvi project, Jay. So obviously very different world of budgeting when you're running a Firefox versus Rupert, but early days of a discovery. And what can we do with 70,000 meters more drilling like they've done at the Ikkari discovery?
What are your plans for 2023? How much drilling, and have you set up your drill sites, your drill targets?
Well, first and foremost, this is the time of year to drill in Finland. So we want to get the drill out there before the snow melt. So we will have the drills back in about 3 weeks, and we'll be both at Mustajarvi. As we've shown in recent press releases and in our presentation, we've got this discovery area. There's 3 different pods of gold, and maybe the holes are around 25 meters apart so far, Jay. And we can see that this new area I was referring to, the east target, open to the south, open to the north, open to the northeast and the southwest. So we've got a plethora of targets there at Mustajarvi. So we'll be looking at expanding the footprint there. We'll also be going back to Sarvi, Jay. The Sarvi project is immediately adjacent to Rupert's Ikkari discovery. We did a first round of drilling there last year, first time ever drilling on this property. And we hit some decent intercepts of low-grade gold in the 0.2 gram range, but really good initial results. So we're encouraged by that. A little bit of drilling here right away in the spring, and then in the summer, we'll be doing the first ever metallurgical sampling at Mustajarvi. We'll have trenches there, and we'll be taking some of the drilling samples into the metallurgical lab. We're also doing baseline environmental work, as Mustajarvi looks like it could be a mine one day. So we better get started with that kind of work. And then, of course, in Finland, when we get the summers, we can get out and get boot leather on those outcrops and continue prospecting.
Yeah, long days.
Long days, very long days.
So there's some majors there too. I mean, it's
That's right.
Eagle is the one that I think of as a very prosperous mine up there, right?
Correct. Yeah. Mustajarvi sits 30 minutes by paved highway from their Kittilä mine, where they are going to be operating until the mid 2030s, according to Agnico's website. So there's certainly one big operator right now. B2 Gold is also a neighboring tenement holder in their joint venture with Orion Resources. So those two majors are the most active. But you know what? When you drill results like this, you find out a few other companies are looking at northern Finland also.
Well, I imagine the big guys might know about you at least.
Yeah, the word is getting out. And the team is one reason for that, Jay. Our young geologist, we have a PhD structural geologist who will be here at PDAC this week with us, and he's helped us unravel the controls on this mineralization. Dr. Sven Hennig is his name. Our exploration manager, Mikko Neninen, is here at the Metals Investors Forum this week, which is also great. And we've just added a team member I really want to thank and mention. Alex Davidson has come on board as a special advisor to the board. And Alex was 30 years with Barrick Gold, where he rose to the level of executive VP in charge of corporate development and exploration. So probably few executives in the world have been part of more big projects and more acquisitions than Alex. And we're really pleased to count him as a shareholder and a team member who's really been helping us think strategy. What do you do with an emerging discovery in Lapland of Finland?
Right. You know, and Patrick, I think you don't want to toot your own horn, but you've had quite a background too with major mining companies as an exploration geologist, but raising money and so forth. So you've done a lot of things in this sector. You've been very active and very successful as well. So I just want...
Well, you're bringing up those bad memories, working for those big bureaucratic companies, you mean? Yeah, I have worked with the majors, Jay, but I found my home in the entrepreneurial side of things in FireFox, and building this team has been one of the best parts of my career. And I have to say, it's been the last 5 years with FireFox have been some of the most exciting of my life, and still producing results like this and seeing the young geologists come up. But yeah, it's a blend really of the entrepreneurial spirit, and you do have to have been around. You have to have seen a lot of projects, and I can tell you, Jay, I've seen a lot of projects, and to see what's happened at Mustajarvi, this one stands out as pretty special.
Yeah, well, I think it's good to have geologists that cut their teeth with the big guys and then go on as if they have an entrepreneurial mindset, and you know, that works well, I think. So
yeah, that's a business model I like.
I mean, it's an incredibly low market cap, Patrick, and I just think with the early results that you have and all the upside potential, it's something people really need to take a look at. So I want to thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.